I wonder how many casual atheists have actually thought through the fact that atheism implies that life ultimately is meaningless. One of the world's most celebrated atheistic evolutionary writers of the late 20th and early 21st centuries, Dr. Richard Dawkins, confessed that the universe that we observe has precisely the properties we should expect if there is, at bottom, no purpose, nothing but pitiless indifference. A few years later, Graham Lawton penned a one-page article titled, "What is the Meaning of Life?" What answer did this leading atheistic evolutionist give? Here was his heavy-hitting first line. The harsh answer is, it has none. Your life may feel like a big deal to you, he wrote, but it's actually a random blip of matter and energy in an uncaring and impersonal universe. Other than subjective feelings of meaning and importance, atheism implies we will never get objective data on the matter. Atheism simply fails to capture a true or higher meaning. In light of such valid but depressing confessions about atheism, I would simply like to point out two beautiful truths about theism, and specifically biblical theism. First, a person can logically come to know that the God of the Bible exists. If matter demands a maker, if life on earth demands a life giver, if complex functional design in the universe demands a designer, and if the supernatural attributes of the Bible demand a supernatural author, then the evidence demands this verdict: the God of the Bible exists. Second, the Word of God gives mankind the meaning and purpose that he inherently longs for. Please understand, rational Christians do not come to believe in God and in the Bible as the inspired Word simply because we want some objective meaning to our life on earth. Rather, once we see the evidence for God and His Word and commit our lives to the Lord in obedience to the gospel of Christ, our admittedly innate but formerly uninformed desire for a higher meaning is at that moment made complete by the perfect law of liberty. In fact, God gave His inspired Word so that the man of God may be complete. No doubt, part of this divinely given, God-revealed perfection or completeness is one's realization that the human life actually has real objective meaning. The best atheism can do is to ask people to choose individually for themselves what the meaning of human life is. But such meaning is entirely subjective. One person could decide that the meaning of life is to eat as much good food and to have as many sex partners as possible. Another could easily say that the meaning of life is to explore space and to establish a colony on Mars. On the other hand, Christianity offers the world real, objective meaning. The Creator of mankind has informed us that we exist on earth for the purpose of choosing, by the grace of God, where we want to live eternally. As we prepare to meet our Maker, He has instructed us to fear God and keep His commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. For God will bring every deed into judgment, with every secret thing, whether good or evil.